Hey everyone, welcome to the Spa F1 2023 Grand Prix weekend. It's going to be a massive weekend, everybody's really excited. And this mod here is the new F1 2023 Spa update by Pyre. You know I've been covering these recently. This follows all the F1 calendar and this is a massive track update. You see it's got all the latest sponsors and lots more detail. I'm going to go through that later on the install and actually what's involved in it. I've also got a fantastic new car and we're going to be having an unboxing and a look at the new TH8S shifter from Thrustmaster. Really excited about that, and I'm going to show you how to set it up in Assetto Corsa. It's an absolutely bumper video, but let's jump straight in with the first mod. We're back then with an MNBA car, and we know these guys do a fantastic job of these. This is a completely free mod and the link will be in the description below. So to give it its full name, this is the BMW M8 F92. You get the stock and the competition model. 617 brake horsepower on the stock version, 775 Newton meters of torque. It weighs 2 tons though. This is a very heavy car. 0 to 60 though is still 2.6 seconds. Now there's loads of details on this. I particularly like the new clusters and all the emissive lights around that. Looks really nice, especially with the new versions of CSP. But there's lots more to like about this car. Obviously there's lots of animations, really detailed interior, Android Auto, the sound is by Gabe and it's really spot on. Many custom animations including the wipers that actually shake depending on the speed and the wind direction over them. So do grab this car, the link is in the description. I just wanted to throw a new car in here before we go into the Pyre update, so let's take a look at that. Here we are then on the Pyre update page. It's a Patreon page and this is the Spa F1 2023 version 5 update. So Pyre is actually updating all the different tracks as we go through the season. So if you do decide to support this channel, it's a Patreon page and it is a paid mod, a few pounds a month. You can get all the back catalogue as well as all the new ones that are coming out. So let's have a look then. So we've got the 2023 billboards, animated boards, fence boards, sideline signs, brake markers, ground sponsors, pit names, Rolex clock, digital flags, updated DRS zones and updated VAO patch. There's also updated Belgian flags and the grandstands are going to be in one of the next updates too, so these do continue to get updated throughout the year. Now there is an update that you need to drop into your Spa directory before you do the Pyre update, and it's this one here. The link is in the Pyre page, it's also in my description as well, so just drag and drop that into Content Manager and install it. That's really easy. Then once you've downloaded the Pyre update, you'll get this content folder here and you see we've got the Spa track extensions in there. What we're going to do is open our root directory and we're going to go into content and then we're going to go into tracks and we're going to drag that Spa piece into there. So let's just have a quick look down to the bottom to make sure we've still got Spa in here. Remember, this is the main Spa track that you get with Assetto Corsa. You can see it's just there, and then it's as simple as just dragging this Spa folder into the track folder. You can copy and paste it or drag it over. Just make sure that you're not dragging it into another folder like I nearly did there. If it says replace the files in the destination, just say yes, and that's going to give us the brand new track. Then let's take a look at the layout that we've now got. Now we've installed this Pyre update. So if we go into Spa, it's actually classed as a new track, and you can see we've got the F1 2023. That's all the new extensions. Pyre has also done a WEC 2023 also, so do check that out. But this is version 5. This is the one that we want for the F1 2023. So that's the Pyre update all done, but one of the main reasons for me releasing this video today is to look at this. This is the TH8S that's just been released, or it's just about to be released by Thrustmaster, and I managed to get my hands on one, and this is an absolutely fantastic addition, a good price, fantastic addition if you're wanting a gear stick for Assetto Corsa. So let's take a look at it. This is a Thrustmaster TH8S, and this is PlayStation 5, PS4, both Xboxes, and particularly what we're going to use it for today, PC compatible. Let's have a look on the back of the box before we open it for the first time on what it said. So the ergonomic sports style shift knob allows for easier handling, and it's got a metal shift lever that's on the comfort. Versatility, 7 gears and 1 reverse gear to adapt to any type of game. Direct gear shifting including for reverse gear, which is pretty cool. Attachment via sturdy clamping system, and I'm going to show you how I've got that on my rig later on in the video. It comes with also USB and DIN connectivity. You can see in the diagram there it shows you, so that means you can connect this not only to a Thrustmaster product but also directly to your PC, which is really important. So on PC it works with all racing wheels on the market through USB, but on PlayStation and Xbox you do need a compatible Thrustmaster product, so that's really important to understand. Let's open it then for the first time and take a look. It's pretty well packaged. So let's take the instructions out first, which is this top part here, which just gives you some basic instructions, and also it's got some QR codes there if you want to download some different pieces of software. And then you can see you've got this cardboard insert, and it's attached pretty well with this cable tie. I'm going to give that a cut off camera in a moment. There's also a box with the additional cables, and I'll go through those again in a moment too. So let's just cut this cable tie. That's done now, and I'm just going to pull the gear stick out, which is like this, and you can see that you've got the clamp already attached. So this is a one-piece system. There is nothing else that we do need to install for this. It's either clamp on your desk or it's actually clamp onto your rig. Now the movement itself is pretty good. This is a gated gear stick. It's really important to understand that. So you do need to get used to these, because obviously not every car feels like this, but the gated piece does feel really robust. And then obviously you've got this clamp on the bottom that I'll show you attached to my rig in a moment. Now this is a really cool piece as well. So you've got 2 different ports depending on the cables you're going to use. The DIN cable is for Thrustmaster products, and the USB cable just plugs straight into your PC, and I'm going to set that up in Assetto Corsa in a moment too. Really liking the action on this, and remember this is probably at the budget end of buying a gear lever, probably about 70 or 80 pound retail depending on where you get it from. Let's take a quick look at the cables that are provided. Then you've got another little instruction manual there, and you've got 2 cables. These are also quite long, so you do get some flexibility on how you're going to connect them to your rig or your desk and where your steering wheel is. I'll just show you the USB one there. So the smaller piece goes into the back of the gear selector, and this is the DIN one that, remember, you slide that door across, and this goes into again the back of the gear selector and into a Thrustmaster product. That then is the unboxing done, but really I want to see how this now installs into Assetto Corsa. So this is really easy to do. If you go into settings, Assetto Corsa and controls, and then you go into buttons, you can see I've put a tick in use H shifter, then I'm selecting each gear for the H shifter, so you can set all those different gears up and then they will work with all of the different cars. Also, if you take a look at the bottom of the screen now, when I'm actually moving the shifter, you can see it is actually recognizing that in Assetto Corsa. That's really important. Now this is plug and play. There's no additional software that you need. Literally clamp it to your rig, put the USB port in the back, and then put it into the back of your computer, and you are literally ready to go when you've set it up like this. Now I'm going to be using this Thrustmaster gear shifter on future videos, because if you've been keeping an eye on my community pages, you'll know I've been looking for a gear shifter for a while, and this is the one that I've dropped on. So really excited to see how it performs, and I'll keep you up to date on that. Thank you for watching today's video. Do check out the rest of the channel. Check out our partner simrace247.com, and a big heads up that the next video I'm going to release is something incredibly exciting, so do keep an eye on the channel too. See you soon, guys.